Now, our Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill went to Pocahontas County to look at the fall colors. He has the latest right now.
The Storm Watch 4 weather team went out to check the best fall foliage in our area. Our first stop goes into Pocahontas County. Our tour through the Monongahela National Forest is absolutely breathtaking this week. You can see the spruce and the maples, just the contrast in color is absolutely extraordinary. Elevations above 4,000 feet are at peak foliage right now, so get out and enjoy it across northern Pocahontas County, but the rest of the region still has yet to reach peak. We actually got a chance to talk to Assistant State Forester Linda Cornell about the fall foliage season, how these maps are produced that you see from the tourism industry, and what to look out for on your tree in your backyard to know if it's going to be beautiful or not so vibrant this fall foliage season and going forward.
One of the things we look at is annual data that comes around every year, and we have seen these patterns in place for a long time, and most of the time we know that the higher elevations will start changing color in late September, and usually the color within the state, down in the southern parts of the state and the extreme eastern panhandle, will finish up the fourth week of October. The Division of Tourism usually produces the maps. They have the artistic group that puts these maps together, and then they send them to us. And then what I do is send them out to all of our regions around the state and ask them to take a look and see if they feel that these are pretty accurate with the conditions that they're seeing. And again, they're only predictions. So it doesn't mean that one good hurricane can come up the coast and take most of our leaves with it. So, yeah, we do that. Once we approve that, then we send it back to tourism, and that's what they do. They send that out. Now, the Division of Forestry does supply them weekly updates as to what we are observing out around the state every week up until the end of October. The most optimal condition is that you get rain a little bit every week, but that's not the way it works. So sometimes, as long as during the growing season there is optimal rain, that helps keep the leaves flush, keeps the tree healthy, it's not stressed, things like that. When a tree is stressed, sometimes in order to self-sustain itself, it'll just take its leaves, brown them up, and that's it. They just drop them. They don't change color or anything. They just fall off because they're trying to keep all the sugars and water inside it, and that's its own protection. Have you ever seen a tree that's like this long trunk, and then you see this patch of leaves just out of nowhere, out of the side of the trunk? No branches, no nothing, just a pile, a bunch of leaves in a cluster. Usually that's a stress reaction too.
Our Storm Watch 4 weather team went out to check the best fall colors in our area. Our first stop, Pocahontas County, and then we conclude here in Greenbrier County. Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill reporting for Newswatch.